Module number T9, Sex Part 1, the theory. Sex is probably one of the most important thing in our lives, as that is where we all came from. So why is it so misunderstood and complicated? General misconceptions about sex. I've seen porn, so don't worry, I know how this works. You are good at it because you pound away vigorously for 5 minutes, and most guys only last 3. You are sex god because you have never had any complaints. She has to say, no, I don't want this, for it to be rape. After sex, it's best to just pack my stuff and leave in the night, and breakfast means that we're a married couple. What sex is actually about? Consent. As saying no is the hardest thing in most situations, it's still not okay, let's do this. Being vulnerable and equal. Sharing, growing, and celebrating your connection with each other. Giving pleasure to someone who deserves it. Releasing sexual tension. Your job as a man is to give her what she wants and needs. Connection. A sense of belonging, the feeling that you were made for each other and care for each other. Safety. A little peace, nothing in this world is after you guys. We can finally relax and have some fun. Masculinity. You take control of the situation and take care of her. Feelings of joy. You make her come countless times, and even if you don't, it feels good anyway. Adventure and surprises. It is a little sneaky, dirty and naughty, but unpredictability is the key. After sex, a woman's horniness drops gradually. She will be searching for this connection in hugs and snuggles. While in the man, this feeling just disappears and usually they just fall asleep. Preferably alone, as they just made that connection. The sleepiness in men comes from dopamine that has been released in the orgasm. Funny enough, women get more energy from this orgasm and from this neurotransmitter, dopamine. Impatience can easily ruin the mood, where one feels pushed or threatened to doing something bordering or beyond their comfort zone. I would like you to consider how it is very rude not to listen to someone, maybe non-verbally, clues about their comfort zones, and take away their abilities to willingly or lovingly open up to you and grow towards things you like. The key in this is to go slow and enjoy. You can never go too slow, even if you take days of foreplay and really drive her crazy before you even hint on the bed. I heard you asking, but what's in it for me for 3 days of foreplay and still no sex? Well, the unloading of the sexual tension will be so much more intense, and even if you live together with your wife for the past 50 years, this is still the same. If you have never read any books or seen a documentary on sex, you can look it up. Look up Kama Sutra, sex coaches, techniques. I highly recommend you doing this so you can create your own style and creativity in this. There's no shame in doing so, as there are people with university degrees in sex. Sex is a form of communication with endless possibilities, and it should never have to be boring or a routine. Of course, reading about it is one thing. Creating a safe environment for experimenting is something completely different. This was module number 9. See you guys in the next one.